Hey everyone, Cash here, back with another video from NBA 2K14, bringing you a few more games in our My Career series. We have the Trailblazers, the Thunder, and the Bulls. Three very big games for us, as we have yet to win a game in the month of March, and we now have a very good chance of sliding out of the playoffs, as here the first game we lose to Portland 94-79, so we continue our horrible play. We have not played well. That is the third or fourth time we have scored under 80 points in a game in this month. And then here, the next game against Oklahoma City, we're not going to see this game either because we lose again 99-79. So we score 79 points in two straight games. The slide is absolutely on. That is 5 losses in a row. Actually, I think 6 or 7 extending back to February. So here we are with the last game on the road in Chicago. We have got to win.
Hey, yo, everybody, it's game time. Listen, I'm going to be all over D Rose tonight. With him out of the way, you guys just do your thing, and that win is ours, baby. Let's get fired up.
Would you listen to that? That is some leadership right there. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA's celebration of the Latin hit.
To me.
So Trey pumping his teammates up prior to the start of this game. As I said, a very important game for us. We still sit, I believe, 6th in the Western Conference, but the difference between 6th place and 8th place is about 3.5 games, so we really have a shot here, as we have about, I think, a month left in the season, a very real possibility of falling out of the playoffs. So we've got to pick it up, and really, as you can see the gameplay here, running around, kind of just going to rant a little bit in this one, as we see Parsons hit that wide open 3, and that's kind of where I'm going to start this one off. This game in the last couple weeks has been really getting to me. The more I play it, the more I realize that it kind of sucks. And I don't mean this in the sense as the whole. The game is pretty good. The NBA 2K series is one of the better sports franchises out there, especially compared to NBA Live, EA's offerings. But there's things about this game that if you play it a lot, it really starts to bug you. I've mentioned before the situations where you find as your team on defense with a guy near the baseline going out of bounds, it is always called a blocking foul, even though the CPU offensive player clearly just steps out of bounds. It's always called a blocking foul. That's annoying. And then issues where, and actually now I'm not even on near the highest difficulty, but yet the CPU rarely misses a shot. They make ridiculous layups. They make ridiculous shots that on our side of the ball we rarely make, as here we get blocked, and then hanging on the rim we get called for offensive interference. Our whoopsie there, but there's just things that just, the game looking for realism doesn't really provide that, because the shooting percentages are just not there, and then just things where the CPU, their defensive awareness, they seem to catch, have the sort of eyes in the back of the head thing where they see every pass come and get a handout, block it, tip it, whatever, while on our side of the ball, the user defense, they just inexplicably leave their men on the floor. They just kind of slide away, leaving the guy wide open, allowing them to drive to the hole or hit wide open shots. You do not see, there's very rare occasions actually on offense where you find yourself with a really wide open shot, especially for the CPU. And even when they might have a wide open shot, a lot of times they don't take the shot, they hold it, they try to dribble in, things like that, and it's just things that are really starting to wear as I play this game longer. Now there's only a few weeks left in the season. I don't know if I'm going to do another season, or at least maybe just do the key games, but it's something that, you know, you really hope as 2K continues to develop this game that they can improve on these things, because it is an awesome game. It looks absolutely fantastic, but I think for the hardcore people that look kind of for that realism and look for that, you know, simulation basketball, it just doesn't quite give you what you're looking for. But you see in this one, finally, we are doing well. And actually, it's more, not even necessarily that we're doing well, but the Bulls are just playing absolutely awful in this one. Derrick Rose, the only guy in his team doing anything. So it's sort of refreshing here to finally have a nice game where we're actually blowing out an opponent, and there's no point where they suddenly catch up on us. But as we go in this one, it's currently 59-43 as we're in the third quarter. Pretty good game. Trey with 31 points as he picks up another assist there. 7 assists, 5 rebounds. And Trey gonna hit that 3 there to extend the lead. But I'd love to hear anybody has a comment they'd like to add. You know, if anybody's out there playing this game still as well, let me know the kind of issues that you're having with it, the things that bug you, that you would love to see fixed by 2K. I think, you know, especially with changing generations and having to kind of redo animations, things like that, maybe that's something that they can fix. Especially, that's another thing, getting caught in animations. That's a big problem for me with turnovers, is that you go to pass the ball to somebody, but you get stuck in an animation, and before you can, well, you can't stop the pass is still happening, but they do the animation, then they pass, and by that time the guy isn't open anymore, or he's cut the other direction. So that has led to a lot of turnovers. So hopefully, as they continue to develop on this new generation console, they can continue to improve this game, because it definitely can be really fun to play and exciting to play, but other times it can just be an absolute pain in the butt. So let me know what you think. I know this is kind of a random, just kind of off on totally different tangents here in this video, but at this point I'm just pretty frustrated, so just wanted to kind of voice my frustration a little bit, get it off my chest, and see if maybe we can turn it around here in the last month of the season. As Trey now with 40 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds here. As we reach the end of this one, going to pick up one more assist, so we are going to end up blowing the Bulls out. We win 85-63. The Bulls, an absolutely horrible game in this one, as they just struggle there at home, but we pick up the win, so we stop the slide. But it doesn't get any better here, as in the next game we are going to face off against the Miami Heat, and they are 9-1 in their last 10. That is going to be an absolutely difficult game. We are 3-7 in our last 10, but some easier games ahead, as we have the Jazz and the Timberwolves, and we can even look forward to the Cavs, the Bobcats, and the 76ers. So you'll see those next 3 games in the next video. Hopefully they are 3 straight wins as we look to turn this around and secure our spot in the playoffs. But you'll see those next time. That is going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. I would really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.